Alright, and we are on, guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another episode in the Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play series. Specifically, my live one, but, it is what it is. But yeah, we are on episode 2 now. And so, in today's episode, we are going to be going ahead and exploring the surrounding areas around my base. Because, I need to make sure that we keep we go explore and find new biomes, and hopefully find new biomes anyway. But first, okay, it seems my mic is working. Everything looks to be in order. First, let me just check something. Chat is going. Okay, I can see everything, so I'll be able to see your guys' chats. I don't want to miss out on anybody's chats. So, yeah, last episode we started out and got a base and, a couple bits of resources. Nothing crazy, but, we're doing decent. Alright, let's go crawl out of our bunker, which we are going to be expanding further. Just right now, that's not our main focus. I think I am good to explore, though. I got a lot of resources. I got a bed, so we can skip nights, because, we do not want to be caught out in the middle of night. Seems we got more wheat, though. Okay. I'm gonna grab some of this wheat that's already grown. Feed our cows. Hey guys! There we go. And then we'll give you this. Nice. But yeah, as you can see, there's lots of land around us, which is prime real estate for finding more biomes. Now, I think we're going to explore in this direction a little bit, but I am going to wait for more people to join, so... Because right now I got no viewers, but I'm still talking to myself, because, it's good to get the, it's good to prepare. Okay. Let me harvest some of this coal. Because you can never have enough coal. You're always pretty much burning for this stuff. We see this vein's pretty juicy. Okay. I'll probably steal this pen to expand this, or create a separate one for my because I think I'm gonna try and farm pigs. Dang it. Sup, villager? Now, let me think. What to do while I wait? Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa, what's wrong with my inputs? Suddenly I started moving on my own. That's a glitch that happens. No, stop. No, oh no. I think that it sometimes happens when I've left my computer on for too long, and now that I think about it, I think I closed my computer before leaving, but then left it in rest mode, so I guess it hasn't had time to recover. Whoopsie. It should be fine. That's a pretty beautiful river right there. Alright. I think at some point I'm gonna tear down this village and create like a little, whatchamacallit, main building for them to all to stay, and then maybe when I start to go ahead and get certain villagers for certain tasks, I'll, make it so that they can all have their own little houses. Hey, I'll be a emperor, but I'll be a reasonable and kind one. I mean, kinder compared to others. I actually give the villagers beds. I actually try to keep them safe. And I don't kill the ones that are useless. Like the nitwits, I keep them alive. I'm just gonna chop down trees. Maybe I should have come up with a more. I just thought about it. I should have probably came up with a more creative thumbnail. I'm just using the one that I used yesterday because the way it's like made, the way I made it so that it can be kind of used in any scenario. It's like the series thumbnail, not just like the an episode thumbnail. I usually create the episode thumbnails after the fact when I've had footage, and then just take a screenshot of one of the moments. Did you just shove me? Okay, that was a little brutal, but hey, he shoved me. Yeah, that's totally a justifiable reason to do that. Uh-oh. Alright, my bitrate is kind of unstable right now. Harvesting this coal will be a good idea, probably. I think in the third episode, we'll start expanding our base. Or maybe if we have time later in the episode, we can do it. We can at least get a storage room made. Because right now my storage is kind of just out in the open of the bunker. And then let's go to sleep right now before monsters spawn. How did an iron golem get all the way over here? Strange. I'm also going to try and do a light bit of hunting so I have more food. We got two gentlemen socializing. Alright, back down into the bunker. I'm waiting for people to join the live stream, but I haven't seen any numbers go up. Unfortunate, but, you know. This isn't the time I usually stream. I usually stream by like 10 p.m. Maybe that's where when my usuals are waiting for, because I'm actually going to stream a while this time around. To be fair, I did stream for a while last episode, so it's not like, you know, massive change. 4 wheat seeds. Probably put my fishing rod away. Oh yeah, I got this copper spear from the blacksmith. I never used it because the thing about the spears is that they're very situational in my opinion. If you're on a horse and you also have whatchamacallit, the right enchant and armor, you can see the issue is when you're charging at enemies using the spear, because that's when it's best used. The problem is you're at risk of getting hit by enemies, and if you don't have the right armor or defense, you could probably get easily killed. It's a high risk weapon, but it can be rewarding. But I think it needs to be enchanted, and, you know, you need to have decent armor. We. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna go exploring right now. But I do kind of have an idea. Give me one sec, guys. Just go ahead off screen. Well, I didn't think about this. Give me one sec. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how I got an enchanted sword already, I just traded with the local blacksmith, or weaponsmith, I should say, be more specific. Yeah, and he gave me a enchanted iron sword for 8 emeralds, which was a pretty decent bargain, especially since it has knockback and unbreaking on it, which means that it could, at the very least, serve as a decent weapon for now. All right. I hate how YouTube immediately puts me on YouTube Shorts. Like, I don't want that. And it does it again. Great. Okay. Copy link. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. I'm trying my best. I'll probably cut this part out of the live stream when it's over. I can go ahead and edit out certain segments of it. That way, when people are watching it post live stream, you know, not too bad. Oh my goodness, why is my phone so slow? Yeah, I'll just use this random image. Oh my god, the fact that this is taking this long is annoying. There we go. No, not now. Okay, hopefully I posted that on the right account. Okay. Oh, right. There we go. Alright, we'll keep exploring now. Ooh! Now that's a nice looking ravine. Got some snowy mountains over. Ow. Okay. We got some nice looking snowy mountains over there. Guess I'll just wait for people to join. This is probably going to be a while. I like leaf litter and all. It's a cool detail, but it gets kind of annoying when you constantly pick it up. Now let's see what the deal about this ravine is. Oh, it's more like a cave. Wow, that's a big cave. These bees are being pretty chill about being near monsters, or potentially near monsters. You know what? This isn't a bad cave. What? I think my shield was up, so I'm not sure how that shot got past me. Wow, this is a big cave. I'll push my luck a little bit. Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Okay, dude, can I stop moving? Oh my goodness, why are my controls so bugged out? I keep moving when I'm not even trying to move. So annoying. Oh, figured there was some iron hidden. Yeah, piece of advice, guys. If you only see one iron in the wall... Oh, hey, welcome. We got 2 people. We got 2 people. I'll take those 2 people. Thanks for joining, guys. Oh my goodness. That must be that's truly unfortunate. All good though. I'll remember this cave for later. In fact, you know what? Got an idea. Screenshot those coordinates for later. Sorry if my gameplay is a little bit buggy. My laptop is being a little glitchy today. Alright. By the way, guys, just wanted to let you know, since I already... Oh. Is that what I think it is? Yep. That's an ocean monument. I am not getting close to that right now, but that's good to know. That's good to hear. Alright. Yo, these are some beautiful views, guys. I think this is thumbnail worthy material. In fact, you know what? Perfect. I just got myself a free thumbnail. Wait, is that a village? Oh, that's a village. Free loot? Hello? Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm trying to get So for some reason, when I try to use WASD to move around on my own, sometimes it either delays or continues to move after I've let go of the keys. So annoying. But I'm not going to complain too much about it because at least it's not my stream isn't crashing. Map house. This looks like a gravestone, or it gives me the vibe of a gravestone. Am I the only one who thinks that? Ooh, I'll take a free smoker. Ooh, free pumpkins. I could put that to good use. Ooh, pouch. Yes. Taking that. Everything has a use in my opinion. Iron spear. Yeah, that's not too bad. Got myself some free iron as well. I swear, the new baby villager is so goofy looking. Also, I would have done face cam today, but I'm currently kind of like exhausted after working, so bear with me. Maybe I'll turn it on later, who knows. Yes. Whoa. Look how big that mountain is. That actually might have a deep ancient city underneath it. Yeah. I knew I wasn't the only one who thought that. Come on. Sleep. 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 Hey! Get out of my bed. What are you looking at? Get off the bed. Don't give me a... Dude, Minecraft YouTubers already have a bad reputation. Do not give that reputation to me as well. Jeez, children these days. Whoops, was not paying attention. Yeah, I'm very much tied to the Minecraft community, both in humor and dark humor. Ow. I would go down into the mountain and, whatchamacallit, try to go ahead and... Oh, I just noticed something. If I'm looking at the OBS screen, for some reason my chat is super delayed. Oh yeah, Stray Mode is such a cool mod for Ultra Kill. And it actually has its own, like, lore. Which I appreciate. Alright, you know what? Give me like 1 second to do something. Since the stream chat... So, the display for my stream chat is kind of broken, so... I'm gonna have to turn it off. It was showing, like, messages from a while ago. I can still see stream chat. I just, just turning off the display for the video. Because it's literally bugging out. Ugh. Now this is a nice view. Uh-oh. Wait, hang on. Yeah. Yoink. Oh yeah, that's a forest fire. Hey, for once, it wasn't caused by me. Gonna put some, like, random stuff in these pouches that I found. There we go. I know they're called bundles, but I think originally they were intended to be called pouches, so, you know, that's what I know them by. Yeah, they were meant to come out a long time ago, but then they got delayed several times. Oh my... How many sheep did these wolves kill? Oh my goodness. There was a massacre. Yeesh. Man, it sucks to be them. Alright. We move on. Lots of cows. I just witnessed the massacre of a bunch of sheep, and I just walked by and collected their meat for my own personal gain. We have a Dexter Morgan dog amongst us. But hey, we're not going to pay any mind to him. Okay. Oof. I'm just referring to that one meme, the, whatchamacallit. From that, what's the meme called? I can't remember. Alright, looks like we're coming across flatter terrain. And another village. Wait. Wait, what's that over there? Hang on. Oh, it's a shipwreck. Oh yeah, the creepypasta. Wasn't it called, like, Smiling Dog or something? There's, like, two versions of that image I've seen on the internet. The creepy-looking one, and then the straight-up terrifying-looking one. Oh, yeah. Dang, this ship got buried. Holy. Oh, damn. Oh, hey, G-Man. Yeah, it's been pretty decent. You know what? I'd rather play it safe and... There we go. Oh, perfect. just keep the door in here. Wait, is there any more to this ship? Let me see. It's like most of it got buried, it seems. Oh, cool. Oof. Oops. Did not mean to mind that. Come on. There we go. How deep down is this buried? I'm literally excavating an ancient pirate ship at this point. Okay, first off, no more... I've warned you time and time again, no goddamn brain rot, because I'm sick of it. I knew there would be a buried treasure map. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. What? Oh, moss. Nice. Bro, what are you rambling on about? What's this suspicious stew? Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna eat this suspicious stew and see what happens. I got jump boost. For like a few seconds. Not bad. Well, if what G-Man is saying is true, then the stream might just end in a few seconds, because I'm gonna get freaking annihilated off the face of the earth. And so will, like, hundreds of other people, but, yeah. Also, that... Bro, at this point, that joke is old. Oh, shoot. Sleep. Alright, now we can go raid this village. Ow. Hmm. Not bad. I'll just keep the map in here. Okay. How long have you been stuck in this house? Jeez. Yeah. No need to be dark and gloomy. Well, based on how they were based on the chat earlier, they seem to be doing okay. But I won't assume anything. Stealing this. Wait, what? I have not kept track of that. Let me see. Oh, free cows. Well, I just got a lot of food out of that. I mean, I don't really see how that's relevant right now. I mean, okay. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? I mean, I've been exploring a little bit. It's mostly just the same areas, but yeah, that looks pretty cool up there. Cherry blossoms would be cool. See, the problem is, I would like to build with the pink wood, but the problem is, it just doesn't fit my aesthetic. I feel, like, don't get me wrong, I like the color pink, but at the same time, like, it looks kind of goofy when you use it in an underground bunker. Plus, I feel like oak wood is more classic. Whoa. Yeah, we're not going to go down that way. Things are already treacherous as it is. What? What is bro rambling on about? He's just spamming hashtags and then code, some type of code in between. I don't know. Hey, at least I know there's some caves over here that we can explore for loot and ores and resources. I can feel capitalism already brewing. And industry, judging by all that coal. Hmm. Yeah, but, you know, I don't judge him for it. I try to be nice. Hmm. The chat is very interesting today. I'm used to it, though. Whoa. Hang on again. I'm going to screenshot these coordinates for later as well. There we go. My game lags whenever I try to whenever I do something outside of Minecraft, but you know. What? I'm pretty sure. What? I don't know. Okay. I think age has made me just so chill and wise that whenever there's any sort of nonsense, I just seem to be unfazed by it. Picture that one chill guy meme that was pretty popular a while back, and that was me. That's just me now. Most of the time. Alright. Yeah. I have so much loot. Uh, I'll ditch the pickaxe. That's the thing I need the least. I can make so many different... I can make tons of stone pickaxes at home. Hey, at least we're now... Hey, with that little exploration, though, we are now aware of 2 different villages, which means 2 different opportunities to get villagers for trades. And that ought to be handy. I think I know where we are. If you guys recall, there was a mountain nearby our home where you could see from the village. So I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere around here. And I don't know if you guys could notice. Yep, there's home. My sense of navigation has gotten better over the years. I'm just going to go to sleep right now, though. Really, game? Is this not night enough for you? There we go. It took like 10 times, but, you know, it is what it is. You know what? I might go strip mining, build like a little mine shaft for myself. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? Should I go mining for strip mining? I forgot that I was switching around my chests, so they're a little messy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. First, I just need to clear out my inventory. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay organized because I do not want to be barbaric and just have my stuff all over the place. You know what? This stone cutter will come in handy. I'm gonna keep some logs on me. Treasure. The moss might come in handy later. I think you can do stuff with moss. Okay. I just got an idea. First, I just need to get everything pulled out. Yes, my other smoker. Alright, they both have 5. Boom. Bam. And then we'll have more food on the way. Okay, first up, as much as I like the copper armor, I gotta retire it and go full iron. And try not to stutter on my words. There we go. But I do have a cool idea. But I'll do it later. Because right now I don't have the right tools to do it. Potatoes. Okay. We'll have to do that buried treasure map at some point as well, but not right now. Okay, let's go see if we can set up a mine shaft. I would set up one in my base, but right now I don't have a spot for it. And my base isn't fully set up, so... Probably right down there is a good idea. Somewhere close to ground level. In fact, here, let me pull up my debug menu. Yeah, this is just about ground level. Oh, I forgot to make pickaxes. Hang on, guys. Give me, like, 1 second. We'll go back real quick, because I need one thing. There we go. Five pickaxes should do the trick. Why waste iron pickaxes when you can go with stone and, be be efficient? We're already on day 14 in a hardcore world. That's pretty impressive. At least by my standards. Oh, you know what I should make when I get gold? A clock so I can keep track of time while I'm down in the mines. It won't matter later on, but when I've got my villagers safe, but it would be nice to at least know the time. Oh yeah, funny story, guys. Back when I was first starting out on YouTube, I actually was intending to be like a family-friendly YouTuber because you know, I thought it would be cool. But I've realized most family-friendly YouTubers look like they're putting such like a fake performance. It's so just annoying. Not annoying, but it's so like it's kind of it's kind of like sad to watch. Not that I have anything against them. It just feels so. The performance feels like just over the top. If you ask me, the only one that I saw that actually gave a good performance was Stampy Longcat, but he actually was genuinely trying to be kid friendly. But yeah, I do not know how the family friendly YouTubers do not crash out, even in the strictest, even in the most stressing moments. Yeah. I might just start. So right now, tonight, my parents, or tonight, I'll have the house to myself. So might stream way into the midnight and do ultra kill. Oh, later on, and try to make up for the fact that I didn't stream yesterday due to just being tired. Might turn on my face cam as well. I will inform you guys. I have not shaved recently, so be aware of that. Okay, I think I'm going to start making a tunnel system down here, because what I like to do, I like to have a stone level mine shaft and then a deep slate level mine shaft for rarer materials. I should do the 1x1 mining strap, but honestly, I'm old school. Plus, this gives you cobblestone, and cobblestone is useful. The one thing I like doing is I like basically using anything I come across, because in my opinion, everything has a use one way or another. Heck, even rotten flesh can be traded with for a villager for emeralds, so kind of worth it there. Uh-oh. Flooded cave. That's okay. We'll just go down in this direction. Man, I wish there was music playing. That is true as well. I used to feed my dogs that a lot in my older Minecraft worlds. Sorry if I'm like a little bit cautious right now. I've been playing this horror mod called Wonderland.jar, and it's giving me PTSD from my time doing mine shafts and that. Yeah, not exactly fun when you get jump scared down in your mine shafts. Yeah, not fun. But hey, at least I know that there won't be anything that pops up behind me. I just heard a bat. That probably means there's a cave next to me. It's probably fine. Grading method. I feel like I've heard about that before. Oh. Would you look at that? Perfect. Already finding some decent... Ooh, gold. Nice. You know what? I'll do my usual strat of having my stone and iron pickaxe equipped. Now I can build that clock I mentioned earlier. I dug down deep into a cave. Uh-oh. Nice try. Yep. Got ourselves some nice old gold. Oh, nope. What an idiot. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Whoops. I just caused a massive flood. Whatever. It's not like there's anyone to tell me off. Okay, that's just kind of sad, actually. Here, I'll put you out of your misery. Yeah. Hope you guys don't mind me keeping this debug menu up. It helps me keep track of my depth level. It is kind of probably it's probably a little weird to have up constantly, though. I'll probably turn it off for now, though, since I don't really need it right now. I just had it up so that I could see which depth I was at. Well, I have a really bad desk that has like a grainy texture, so it's hard to do precise aim. Plus, I haven't used a bow in ages. Give me a break. Good. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Why is my character moving? No! No! Dude, I cannot be having these kinds of glitches. Ah, jeez. Okay. Ooh, yeah, now we're talking. Oh, is that a mineshaft? It is! Yes! Alright, we're gonna have to be extremely careful. Because unfortunately, these mine shafts have the equivalent of an Australian resident. And by that, I mean very poisonous spiders. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute, but first, mine shaft. I'll have to remember this area for later, though. I feel like I'm lagging. I should probably crank my frame rate down to, like, because I'm being pretty, like... I don't need 120 frames. Just 60. It's not that my laptop can't handle it, but my computer or my laptop stutters a lot. Between, like, 110 and 120. Oh, jeez. Give me one sec. Where's my stone pickaxe? I'll fuse it with this one. I don't need my bow. Not yet, at least. Look at all this juicy iron. We'll already begin to start. We can already probably start making automatic farms now. At least the simpler ones. Alright, looks like we found some sort of cavity that's like beneath the mineshaft base. That's what I'm thinking. Like you could see like the bridge. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Found some rails. I'll remember these for later, but I'm not carrying them out on a bunch of rails. They take up a lot of space. Alright, I gotta be very, very careful. Here's actually my question. If the ancient builders built these mine shafts according to Minecraft lore, why did they build cave spider spawners? I feel like that's pretty because they seem to attack humans on sight. So why would they make something that would actively target themselves? That's actually like a huge plot hole. Obviously, it's meant to make mine shafts a bit dangerous so that they're not so overpowered. But like, what's the deal with that? Broken iron pick? No problem. Guess I can keep the crafting table for later usage and just put it in one of my pouches. Whoa. Dude, this goes on. Alright, I'll wait. You're all good. Whenever I hear a spider noise inside a cave or a mine shaft, I always get a little nervous, because that usually can sometimes mean that the poisonous counterpart to the spiders, aka the short kings of the spiders, will show up. And, well, we all know how we feel about cave spiders. Ooh! First things first, taking no chances. Yeah, now we're talking. Free torches and a name tag. Was that an amethyst geode? Yeah. Oh, it's like Huh. Looks like the mine shaft got fused with it. I'll definitely take that. We can make tinted glass. Spyglass. Basically Minecraft's solution to the fact that they never added a zoom feature. Whoa. Good thing I got decent reflexes now. Yeah, younger me would have gotten absolutely clapped by the gravel that just fell. But me, on the other hand, I was like, the second I saw that gravel, I immediately moved out of the way. Ah, crud. Yep. Yeah, nice try, guys. Look at that. I have a brain. They don't. But I think instead of pushing my luck, I'm just gonna go ahead and head back out. What I will do is I'll screenshot more. I'm just gonna create screenshots of coordinates and then probably have them in a separate file. I would use the Minecraft screenshots, but I don't know if they... I forgot if they actually save the... Yeah, but isn't that a little risky, though? Like, see, the thing about... So, I understand that aspect, but the thing about it, what if those same ancient builders went to go grab their stuff, and then they just got hit with their own trap? That feels like a huge flaw. Unless somehow they were able to program the spawner to spawn in spiders that would not be phased by them. It just feels like a huge plot hole. I don't think Minecraft expected us to read that too far into that. Alright, let's head back to the mine shaft. What's nice, though, is that my mine shaft is actually connected to this whole cave system, so once we're geared up more, we can go back. And it's a little bit more lit up now, so it should be safer to go down here. Let's just get this one dark spot. Sounds good. This might take a while. At least it seemed to... It didn't flood my mine shaft, though. That's nice. Yeah, no monster's gonna be able to find that tunnel. Alright, we'll dig a tunnel in this direction. And then after... Did I just seriously find another mine shaft? It hasn't even been like a few minutes. Oh. What? Okay, what? What is this luck? Wait, is there more? Hang on. Wait, what? You're telling me there's this tiny little tunnel system? Oh. Bro, what is going on? I came across a whole interconnected cave system. Holy sh... These caves are always very rewarding, but also very, 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 very dangerous. Especially on hardcore mode, where the game feels the need to throw so many monsters at you, you feel like you're getting jumped constantly in the caves. Lesser men would crumble, but most hardcore veterans would just brush it off as nothing. Alright, let me get back up. Ow! Okay. Alright, can we chill out with the gravel? Good thing I got my grabber. My gravel grabber. Hey, that rhymes. How did I get back up? Oh, is that my... Hello! Good to see you, Tyler. Ow. Bro, where was the entryway to my mine shaft again? It might be up here. There it is. Alright, new tunnel, because we accidentally stumbled into a mine shaft with that one. Hmm. Alright. Just keep going, keep going. Ooh, iron. And coal. I hear a spider. We might have accidentally dug into another cave. Oh yeah, we did. This one's flooded though, which means I think it's both a flooded and a regular cave. Something of the sorts. Because last I checked, there's no water-breathing spiders in Minecraft. It would suck immensely if that was the case. I'm going to put some of my amethyst away so I don't have a clogged inventory. Apparently I'm beneath, according to my biome detector on the debug menu, apparently I'm underneath a river. Interesting. Oh yeah, so many torches. Those spider noises are getting way closer. Okay, good news, I don't think I'm digging into the area they're in, because I can't really hear them. Or I can hear them to the side of me, which means that they're, like, at an angle that shouldn't affect me too badly. I'm also taking this diorite because I can use this. All right. All right, this connects to a flooded cave, so stop right there. I think my plan now might be to go deeper down. Ah, man. Yeah, you ever... Yeah, I know that feeling all too well, where you're trying to sleep, but then your body just says, no. So yeah, then you're just stuck in just this unfortunate state of not being able to sleep at all. There goes another stone pickaxe. But that's why we made them. What? I just ended up back here. What if? We'll just separate it. Alright. Okay, guys. Just gonna keep digging. Hope that we can hit deep slate so that we can start looking we can start trying to mine for irons. For not iron, diamonds. But more iron would be nice. I'm not too picky. Hey, look at that. The game must be liking me today. Oh yeah, it's really liking me today. That's rare. You just see that? It took like a solid second for the game to register I was mining that block. It kept like breaking halfway, then stopping, and then resetting. That was weird. We've reached deep slate. Oh, I'm starting to lag. Oh. We've hit a little cave crevice sort of thing. So far, I seem to be maintaining a peak current viewer count of 3, which is not bad. It's certainly better than my OG days where I basically had like 1 viewer and then 0. Certainly better than Twitch. I tried streaming on Twitch, but trying to stream on Twitch is kind of difficult because you need to have like a following built elsewhere. But plus, I don't think a lot of people actually use Twitch that much. Because I feel like a lot more people are on YouTube all the time. I have seen people stream on both Twitch and YouTube, which would be cool. Yeah, that's the messed up part. The game will actively put diamonds near you in the surrounding walls, and you won't even know where they are because the game hates you. Wait, try what? Sorry, I think I wasn't even listening to my own conversation. What's that? We need to go deeper. Speaking of achievements, because I just quoted one, what's the achievement board looking like? Let me see. Not too bad. Oh, that would be cool, yeah. Minecraft. Yeah, I'm trying to get this achievement. Yeah. We got some work to do. Oh, my inventory is getting a little bit clogged. You know what? Let's call it quits and head back up to the surface. I think we've spent a total of 2 Minecraft days down in the mines. I just realized how sleep deprived can a Minecraft character get? Because like, if you think about it, our character likely probably does need to sleep, yet somehow he's able to they're able to operate like for days on end. Maybe the side effects of sleep deprivation in the Minecraft world is the phantoms, because maybe the phantoms aren't even real. What if they're hallucinations of your mind, straight up just like failing to function, and the damage you take from the phantoms is from you straight up just like literally suffering agonizing pain from sleep deprivation. That would be insane. Because if you think about it, they only appear after a few days of not sleeping. But that begs the question, if they drop items, then that does mean there's some sort of physical manifestation. It's weird. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I do have wood on me, but I'm just going to unload my inventory right now. Ooh, look at my farm! First, let me just go unload my inventory. I got a lot of useful building material now. Hmm. Hmm. What else should we do right now? Because I feel like just mining would be boring. I got like another hour in me before I might even, so after this stream, I might even switch over to Ultra Kill. Ow. Hmm. We could start working on the base a little bit more. Would need to make more pickaxes though. You know what? I'll do that. What do you guys think? Working on the base? And I got a good idea on how we can make this base even better. Yeah, working on the base sounds like a good idea. I'm going to make a 4-block tall roof as well so we can have more space and breathable air down here. Ooh, you know what? I got a really good idea that would give the base a really premium look. First, we just need to dig out the rest of this section. So, I'm going to create a little trim on this part of the roof. But it won't just be any, like, boring old cobblestone trim. No. No, no, no. I got some ideas. I'll go ahead and just get this one section done, though, so you guys can have a look at what I'm thinking. Just grab all these extra blocks, because we use everything we get. Alright, we'll have to go to my building chest real quick. Here it is. Polished diorite trim, what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty premium. And then I got another idea on how we can make it look even better. But that'll come at a later date, because right now this is all it needs to be, really. And I think an oak floor would look nice, with a cobblestone trim. What should we make the walls out of? Cobblestone? Or should we go ahead and go the extra mile and go stone bricks? Because then what we can do while we're mining is have cobblestone smelting in the background. Just playing around with ideas right now. Basically the experimentation phase right now. Polished andesite. Not bad. Not bad at all. Also, I might actually just go ahead and turn on my face cam, so give me 1 second just to go ahead and make sure it looks good. I gotta move a few things out of the way. Okay, I got a good look now. I'll be able to see whether or not it's working. I have it deactivated at the moment. Let's see. Okay, that seems to have worked. Shoot. Come on. Will warn you, I have not shaved in a while. Oh my goodness. Bro, why? Oh, my oh, dang it. It broke. Now I can't put it back in the state I had it in. You know what? It's fine. I can just have it as a free-form thing. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. There we go. That works. Alright. We can get back to the game now. Just straighten up my position a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll have cobblestone in the corners with andesite for some nice contrast, and then the main wall can be made out of stone bricks. Just for some fun, you know. Be a little bit creative. But I think what we'll do next is I have a really good idea, actually, to make it a little bit more spacious. I'm going to add a little staircase downwards. To a little... It's going to be like a foyer section. Oops. Yeah, that could work. Then this is the center. Oh shoot, I don't have my... I can't see my live control panel. There we go. Oops. I'm definitely going the extra mile, but hey, hardcore is typically about vanity, so who gives a damn? Dude, I'm gonna get so much cobblestone. It's gonna be nice. We did seem to hit a huge patch of gravel, but with an iron shovel, that's pretty easy work. Light work. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but, you know, nothing we can't handle. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize it was nighttime. I do have an idea on how we can tell what the time is since we're underground. So hear me out. I got a good idea. First, I need to check on the progress of our furnaces. Not bad. Just gonna make an extra furnace since I need another one. Uh oh. It's lagging. Alright, where's my gold? It gives me an excuse to smelt it anyway, so it works out. It's pretty peaceful. This is going to be a lot of work just to get the foyer going, but hey, in the end, it will look very nice. It's going to be very similar to the one I built. This underground bunker is going to be very similar to the one I built in my Let's Play Bedrock world, which, you know, what can I say? I liked my design so much that I'm doing it again. And hey, that was my creation, so I can't get complained about stealing my own idea. And we're gonna go one more down. Whoops. Needs to be one extra down. Chat, what do we think about the design so far? Because I think it looks pretty good. Nice. I appreciate the input. Maybe it's a little too deep. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. I don't want it to be too steep. you know what would be really nice that I could probably put? I did this before in my other world. Whoa. No. Hey, what's going on? No. Stop pulling up Discord. Hey, hello? Give me one sec. Okay, well, this is getting freaking annoying. Here, I'll close Discord. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm trying to close out the Discord overlay that they have for Minecraft, but it's completely broken. Dude, I closed out Discord. How is it still messing with my thing? Give me one second. Let me look up this issue. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Never mind. There we go. That was so weird, though. Hmm. I need to think. I need to think about this. Hang on. Let us think about it logically. Good thing I spent all that time deforesting the forest, so now I have a lot of wood. Because if I want to build this fountain, I need to have an idea of what I want this to look like. Oh, now I remember how I had it. Now I remember. Okay, hang on. I did it wrong. This is how I had the foyer. Or at least this is how I had the staircase part of the foyer looking. Or at the very least, it was something similar of this design. Just gonna play around with design for a little bit. Okay. Alright, let me know what you guys think of this idea. Yeah, I'll use granite. I want to use a variety of blocks, you know. Yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. I figured somebody would like it. Have a good night. Oh, wait, probably shouldn't have done that. Whoopsie. Oh, that's right. I never actually figured out what I was going to use for the roof. I do have an idea on how I want to do it, because this will give it a nice little premium look. How many times have I said a premium look? Probably too many. I'm not really a professional builder, so this is all just coming off the top of my head, so bear with me. But I think I got a good idea. Probably gonna do something along the lines of this. Hang on. Let me at least get this section done. That'll give me a good idea of how it'll look. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Now I just need to get this layer of stone out of the way. Probably do a wooden roof. Probably do a wood roof as well. Don't want it to just be pure rock. In fact, I have a cool idea to make it look like there's like support beams in the roof to keep it all supported. I'm basically just a child playing with Legos, putting random things together, hoping for the best. Just messing around with ideas. that doesn't look like too bad of a transition. I'm gonna pull it back. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit, though. Oh, thunderstorm. That doesn't look too bad. I'm sure it'll all come together. I'm sure it'll all start to come together. I hope, anyway. Otherwise, I spent just like probably like what 30 minutes working on something that doesn't look great. Because we're going to be doing like a wooden roof sort of thing, but with like cobblestone trim, it's probably going to look a little something like... Okay, no, we don't put the cobblestone there. It's probably going to look a little something... Hang on. Like this. Hang on, let me just grab the oak stairs. Yo, hold up. Wow, I just actually created a pretty seamless transition. Mostly, anyway. I can see the thunder through the door. Should probably go to sleep. Just to keep the villagers safe. Yeah, the stone pickaxe trick for when you don't have any enchanted tools and you're like working with like limited durability and whatnot, using stone pickaxes to do construction is a really good idea early on. At least until you can get enchanted diamond tools. Then that makes your life even easier. But yeah, piece of advice that I've learned through experience, don't waste iron pickaxes. Trust me, you're better off just using stone pickaxes. Okay, fill in that. That doesn't look too bad in my opinion. If it does look bad, my bad. Okay, all that stone I smelted has gotten converted into stone, which we can then convert into stone bricks. But we also need our diorite. Luckily, my mine shaft has quite a bit of this stuff, so if we need more, we can get more. Yeah, I don't like using a certain building block unless I know I can get more of it, so... Got a cool idea on how to make this look better. Using stairs on the edges. Because it feels like so, like, just, like, it just jets out. So this, I feel like, gives it a little bit more depth. And then, yeah, probably on the edge right there will look nice. Mostly. Back. This doesn't look too bad. And then, of course, if we want to be accurate to what we were doing earlier... So how did I do that transition thing? I should be able to recreate it, hopefully. Let me do something else real quick. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Mostly. I said, hey, I'm a decent builder, not a perfect one. Well, we got a cool idea. Just gonna do what I was gonna do originally. Oh, my inventory is clogged. I'll need to grab more water. Luckily, it is daytime now, so we don't have to worry about that. I remember at one point in my other base, in my base for my Let's Play world, I had just a straight hole in the wall with a water source for a long time. And then eventually I built a much more professional looking one. No shot, I actually made something. I made an infinite water source into a fountain. I'm a genius. Or is it, or is that being a genius, or is that just really just be getting lucky with something? Whatever. Probably all I'm gonna get done for tonight. I think before I start working on the walls, I need to get the storage room set up so I can get rid of these chests, because there's a massive section of wall you can't even see. Crazy. Alright, I'm going to get one section of wall done just so we can see how it looks. Yeah. Yeah, I like the stone brick. Gives it all a nice little bit of depth. Yeah, that sounds good. But I was also thinking about streaming another game till like past midnight or something like that. But I could have you on Discord probably while I'm streaming that. As long as they're fine with that, of course. I need to put all this gravel away. Nice. Yeah, once I get this second wall finished, I'm gonna close out the Minecraft stream for the night, and then switch over to Ultra Kill. Yeah, I'm playing like a kid-friendly game, and then it's like how Cartoon Network works. At daytime, you get Cartoon Network, and then at night, you get it the more mature content. Not necessarily like mature, but like, more teenager-oriented stuff. Because Ultra Kill is definitely not a kid's game. More stone bricks. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And then when we get more redstone and glowstone, we can make redstone lamps and wire it all and have lights. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, I got a good idea. Give me 1 second. 5 cobblestone walls. Not bad. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm not too. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself, anyway. Oh, got a piece of flint. I'll put that away. Well, guys, I think that's going to be the end of episode 2. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this live stream, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Only if you want to, though. Not going to force you guys. Make sure to join my Discord server if you would like to be able to chat with me off stream and videos. Link will be in the description of the said live stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you're all having an amazing evening, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.